Hey girl, I'm over here. Um, so y'all see me taking care of business. I got some packages. Um, I want to show y'all some stuff that I got real quick. And I do want to do a quick try on so we can still have a little fun. Um, we can still have a little fun in the vlogs, but we are taking care of business. I did get another interview scheduled today. So I'm gonna bring y'all with me to the interviews. Do not worry about how I look. We taking care of business. I need to make me a couple $1,000 in the next few weeks. Okay? I don't care. I don't care. Anyway, I am going to take y'all to the interviews with me. So get excited. I don't know if that's going to be in this vlog or the next one. It might end up being in this one because I'm going to try to keep these vlogs 45 minutes max. Because I noticed that I get more views on just like weekly vlogs and catching up and stuff. The business vlogs, they ain't making a lot of views. So, but anyway, I got something that I really, really needed, which was a can opener. And can I tell y'all, where is it? Okay, bottle opener here. Y'all, my cousin bought this for me when I moved in. Well, she didn't even know I had just moved in here. But she came over probably like the first week of March. So just to let y'all know, I don't drink alcohol at all. But she bought me this because I told her, she was like, you want some wine? I was like, bring me, some sparkling apple juice. I'm gonna take this to the head. So now I finally got something to open it with. And then it also has on the back a knife sharpener. Because remember I told y'all that the one that I got with my knives is not it isn't electric, which is no problem, but so that's that. Okay. Oh, and then in the back it has a little storage compartment for the cord, so it don't have to be just laying out on my table. On my counter. And then I talked to my girl Martha B. Stewart, and she sent me a cutting board. Both of these I did get for absolutely free. Don't worry about how. No, I did not use my reward points on my credit card. I ain't have to, but I did get both of these for free. I called Martha and she sent me this, and then Toastmaster, they sent me that. Okay. Then I also got so last week I ordered some probiotics for my kids, for my birds. They took forever to ship it. No, it shipped the next day, but they took forever to deliver it. They ended up refunding me my money. Then they delivered the original one, and then they sent me another one and charged me again. So technically I only paid for one, but I reached out to them to let them know. To Amazon, they told me to keep it. So boop, they got them two little probies. And then what is this? Oh, some cleaning stuff. We gotta clean up later on. Okay, so let's get to the good part. I ordered this from Modern Opulence. Now, I don't know if y'all ever heard of her. I'm gonna put y'all on, but let me tell y'all something. I have been rocking with her very, very long time. Do not sell her out, and then I can't go shop. All 26 of y'all. Okay? One day it's gonna be like 26,000 of y'all. But in the meantime, in between time, don't sell her out. So I'm gonna try this on. Isn't this? Oh, so I'm gonna have to wear some biker shorts under this because it's see through. Not in a bad way. I could probably get away with it, but I don't want to risk it because I wanted to actually wear this to church. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna try this on. Okay. What y'all think? Cute, right? Ignore the socks. I took my shower for the day already, and I'm not about to put my feet on the floor. My floors are clean, but I don't feel like it today. I love it. So what I will What I will say is I'm gonna cut the light on just in case y'all need it. I hope if it was needed that it's good because I'm not gonna look at this footage until obviously I'm finished recording, and I'm not gonna come back and put it on it. I'm not doing that. We taking care of business. We don't have time to do stuff like that. Anyway, I am very happy that I ordered a medium. This is so cute. I think I can just wear it out. I'm very happy that I ordered a medium because don't get me wrong, it's some stretch, but the small, because your girl got some hips. Anyway, um, the small would have been too tight, and then let me see. Y'all know when you have this type of material, girl, I don't know if this is poly and ester, but it ain't silk. It might be a little poly and something else, or a little ester and somebody else, but it ain't no silk. But the whatever this material is. Oh, it is. Girl, I told 100% poly and ester. So 50% poly, 50% ester, 100% polyester. Um, but y'all know, like if it's bottoms, that's polyester. If they're too tight, you'll have like that. They do it in cotton too, but like this part here will be like down, and then it'll be like pulling. So it's like obvious, like hey, you should probably size up. So something told me, and I think too that I read the description. I don't recall if she mentioned, but anyway, this is the outfit, y'all. So I'm about to take this off and get back to work. The only thing that I have left to do as far as taking care of business, I did do budget this morning. I did not record that, because my number, y'all don't need to be in my financial business. But the only thing that I really need to do is nails, and y'all know I don't pull out the camera when I'm in my creative zone. But if there's anything else that I think of that I need to do today for business, I will pull my camera back out. Otherwise, I think interviews start on Wednesday. Today is Monday. Um, so remember I told y'all that I have a really, really good friend who's a high level executive at a Fortune 500 company. So I had a meeting with her on Thursday. She did give me some more interview tips. Very, very thankful and excited for that. And then, so what I told her that I wanted to do, I had told y'all too that I wanted to be just more than them being able to build their portfolio and yada yada yada, right? So what I told her that I wanted to do, she's really really good at writing resumes, and if anybody needs to get like in touch with her, if you're in, it does not matter what part of your career you're in and you need help, like I'm telling you, this is who you need. But I told her like, hey, there's one girl that has applied, and I was like, but she needs help with her resume. She qualifies, she has exactly what I'm looking for, but like the format of her resume and the wording and stuff, I'm like, yo, I know you can take her resume next level. And then she's also a sophomore, so this would be the perfect time for her to get connected with my friend and get her resume done. And my friend can start coaching her, preparing her for interviews, doing mock interviews and all that kind of stuff. Like when I say I really, really want to make sure that whoever I do bring on is going to get more than just a portfolio, more than just learning how to do content or post content and write captions. Like, no, like I really, really want to help their career. Like I really want to help them in their career. So I said, hey, I said, so she gonna need an updated resume. So I said, can you update her resume? And Shaded by Chanel is gonna pay for it. So whoever I do hire, even if they don't need the resume update, I'm definitely still gonna get them in touch um with my friend. And then if they decide to meet with her, if my friend said, hey, they need such and such, then I'll like Shaded by Chanel is gonna cover one thing. Like I'm a giver, y'all. Like I just love to give. And again, these people are giving me their time. That's the most valuable thing you will ever have on the face of this earth is your time. So the fact that you're giving me your time and I'm not giving you any money, at least not right now, unless you are really good, and then we can discuss pay and all of that, because that's the intention, you know, in the long run. But in the meantime, in between time, I definitely do want to make sure that you know, you're getting something in return from me, because you're giving me something you can never get back, which is your time. You can lose $1 and find $1 5 minutes later. You know what I'm saying? But like, you cannot get your time back. So yeah. But okay, so other than that, I really don't think I have anything else to do today. So I will see you girls next time. And hopefully, y'all, this outfit, she is cute. But next time, y'all see me. Hopefully I look a little better. But okay, girl. Bad. Okay, girls, so now I'm packing up for the pop-up shop. Y'all will see the nails in one of the next videos, but watch this. Okay, y'all. So I have my spreadsheet done for the luxury sets, but I want to show y'all what I did, because just in case if any of y'all just ever want to know what businesses should possibly be doing. I don't know if all businesses are doing this, but what they should be doing for pop-up shops, or if you are a business owner, you know somebody that's a business owner and you know they're trying to get into pop-up shops but don't really know how to do it. So I'm gonna show you basically what I do for Shaded by Chanel. So obviously, again, the nail set name, and then for instance, remember COG is cost of goods. So how much did it cost for me to make or produce this nail set? So I'm gonna say it was $5, right? So then how many do I have in stock? Let's say I have 10 in stock. And then my price. So let's say I want the price to only be $25. So then I had it set up to where it'll show the potential sales. So potential sales is if I sell all 10. Realistic sales is half of that, right? So realistically, I feel like I'm confident I can sell 5 of these. And you'll kind of like be able to gauge and feel, you know, what you'll be able to sell, or how much you might sell, just based off consistently going to pop-up shops and figuring out and learning what it is that your customers want. So for instance, now let's say if I had 50 of these, then I wouldn't have made this half, because that's 25 sets and I have a whole bunch of other sets that people are obviously going to look at. So I probably would have did this probably like a quarter, or maybe like 1/3 of, you know, whatever the quantity is. But realistically, because a lot of these nail sets I no longer have a lot of, I'm able to do an example for like, you know, 10, to sort of kind of like see what I would get realistically, versus potentially. So that's sort of kind of like what I do and how I figure out my prices. And then also when it's time for me to take nail sets to pop-up shops, basically what I do is I obviously take sets that are according to the season. So I'm gonna go to my website, um so y'all can see this particular set. Oh crap, hold on, I moved it. um okay, here she go. So this would be cherries on top. So just so y'all can like see, like, you see how it's a, okay, so this is what they look like. It's summery, right? Like it's a mixture of spring and summer. So obviously, if this was in the winter time, then I would take stuff from my winter collection. And then I also take, you know, stuff from my sale collection. So I hope that that is insightful for anybody that wants to learn, or just to sort of kind of like see what goes on behind the scenes of a business that's trying to get prepared for a pop-up shop. Okay. Okay, y'all. So I think I had told y'all, if it's not in this vlog, then it's probably in my previous vlog. But I had hired a company to actually start running my ads for me. So I actually did take one of their courses and I was running the ads myself. But y'all know I'm trying to take a lot off, or not a lot, I'm just trying to take more stuff off of my plate. When I tell y'all, this meeting went so good. Like, I am so excited. So as things evolve, I'll make sure that I give y'all more updates. But we gotta get into another try on haul, okay? Because I don't want this vlog to be 100% business. So I'm about to give y'all something else. Stay tuned. Okay, bye, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. Try on haul. Another one. 2 in 1 video. I have more Mina Monroe. So while I'm saying more is because I recorded a video of me doing another try on haul and accidentally deleted the footage. So I'm going to actually, I ordered some more drip sets. So I'll actually redo that content, but it probably won't be in this video. It probably will be in the next one. But just to give y'all a quick update. So my first interview is at 12 today. It's 11:14, and I have it on my calendar to prepare for the interview. So let me show y'all what I get. Ah, it's so beautiful. Okay, so first things first. This is not what I was saying was beautiful, but I did get another pair of the fringe. Let me cut this light on because ain't no sun shining today. So I don't even know if y'all need the light. So give y'all a little close up. It's a the shade or the color is ice blue gray. So I don't necessarily feel like I need to try these on, but it's a try on haul, so why not? Don't mind if I do. Okay, so and also I think I edited it out. But my toe personal ones that I put on like a couple of balls ago, girl, they still on. I just want y'all to know. Okay. Yes. Get the fringes going. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Sorry, y'all. I didn't get the set because the set was sold out. But anyway. Now, let me show y'all. I have been wanting this since she dropped it in 2023, I think. 2022. Look. So a couple of other brands had these, but they tag don't say Mina Monroe. Okay. One thing about me, I'm a loyal shopper. All right, so let's try this on. I got a medium. Okay, and I'm glad I did because it's not a lot of stretch. It's a ton of stretch in the waist though. I really hope she bring these back because she had them in black, which I know I won't. And she also had it in the green was really pretty. Ooh. Ugh. So I'm gonna try to do this to where I don't have to take my shirt off. But the only thing that's throwing me off with this is you only get 2 clasps. And I wanted to wear this to the church house. I don't want to show them people what I got. My, my gerties. Dang, sequins all on the floor. And I just ran my robot. It's okay. We're going to run it again. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, it's long enough. So, y'all, obviously the try on haul would be so much better if I did not have this ugly green shirt on underneath. But, and then I got it all bulgy. So it was bold. Okay. So, yeah. What y'all think? Cute, right? Okay. So, yeah. I love it. Now, this is throwing me off. Why is. Oh, did I rip the hem on the inside? I sure did. It's okay, because you know what I'm going to do? Yeah, my best friend is a part time seamstress. Let her tell it. She's a part time seamstress. What is going on? Child, this sequin is getting on everything. So I'm going to just ask her if she can sew that back up for me. But yeah, I love it. That wasn't mean to fault. That was probably mine. Probably mine. But okay, y'all. So that's going to be our try on haul for today. As of right now, Mina still does have this in stock. I will link all the outfits below. Well, I said all the outfits like I had a whole bunch of outfits, but the modern opulence and the Mina stuff. Now I do know they're low in stock, so don't beat me up if by the time this video dropped they're sold out. Oh, y'all, hold on. I just got an email from my personal property taxes. I thought they said Jesus paid it all. Clearly, he left some responsibility to me, huh? He said, I pay for your salvation. You gonna pay for them personal property taxes. That ain't no problem, Lord. Yeah, so what time is it? So I'm gonna take y'all to the interview. I'm not gonna let y'all see her face or nothing like that, but I'm gonna bring y'all to the interview with me. Definitely have to run my robot. You see, I don't know if y'all can see, but Sequence is all on the floor. Yes, girl, you missed the spot. It's right here. You see right there? Okay. You coming over here? Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go get ready for the. Okay, bye. Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere. It's 12:02 and she ain't here yet, y'all. I'm gonna give her 3 minutes. Give it to 12:05, and then after that, we gonna be on to the next tomorrow. Which that'll actually be good because then we can just run to at least UPS. Probably get gas too, but at minimum we can go to UPS. Okay. We got a plan. Cause see, I always got something to do. Y'all know what I need to do as well? I need to do my nails. I just remember that. And she didn't send an email saying that she couldn't make it. Let me check my spam. What emails? Somebody gonna email me talking about something. We need you. No, you don't need me. You need Jesus. That's who you need. Amen. Amen. Okay. Yeah, no. Let me check all of my emails. Nope. And she wasn't the one that hit me up on TikTok. I gotta do another video for TikTok too. Nope, no messages on TikTok. Let me go check Shady by Chanel Instagram. She got 1 minute. Trust in the Lord. All right, she got 1 minute. Then after that, we going to the car. And you know, some people, I don't know when somebody gonna see this if you're a business owner, right? Or even if you're not, but even if you are, you don't see this for like it's 12:05, girl, bye. If you don't see see this video, I'll talk to y'all when I get in the car. Okay. Whew. Okay, girl. Back in the car. Well, not back in the car, but I'm in the car. So I'm on my way to UPS to drop these packages off. So, okay. Have a little chit and chat real quick. This may be some inspiration that a business owner may need, or just somebody even in general. You don't have to be a business owner to take heed to what I'm getting ready to say. But a lot of times when people don't show up for you or show up for things that you have, it can sort of kind of like make you feel a certain type of way. So from the business side, somebody not showing up for an interview for your business, that could really just make you feel like dang. And I don't feel this way at all. Like I feel I am cool because I pray to God and I ask God to lead the right person to me and lead me to the right person. So if obviously she was not the right person because she did not show up. Also, let's say none of the candidates show up, then that means none of them is the right, person for Shaded by Chanel, or maybe this is just not my time to, to have somebody else on board. So, but anyway, as a business owner, it's easy to get into this mindset where it's like, well, they didn't show up for the interview, so I'm the problem, or maybe they didn't want to work in my business, or maybe it's not meant, or maybe that, like, all these negatives, right? And it's very easy. Let me make sure, because this road is so raggedy. It's very easy to like get stuck in this pessimistic mindset, right? Where like nobody shows up for me. I do all this for people. I do all of it, and blah 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 blah, right? So you can definitely get stuck in that mindset, or have those thoughts if you are a business owner. Then from the personal side, and a lot of times what I'm realizing too is, as a business owner, and I don't know how I got here, but somebody, like, God could definitely be using me. Somebody could need some encouraging words. Okay, so, but I've learned as a business owner that your personal trauma, it's all up and through your business. It shows up in how. Ain't no way I'm gonna drive 25 miles an hour. Not me. Mm-mm. No, I don't have it in me. It's literally not in my blood to drive no 25 miles an hour when I don't have to. Whew. Anyway, but a lot of your personal trauma, it shows up in how you manage the business. How you are as a leader, how well you're able to accept and receive rejection. Because as a business owner, you're gonna hear no a lot, and you got to just take that normal, like, okay, if I got 1,000 no's, eventually I'm going to get a yes. Like, you really have to change your mindset. And am I like always optimistic in my business? No, I'm actually looking for a mindset coach. Like, I want a mindset coach because I just realized there's just certain aspects in the business where I'm like, yo, like, you have to tighten up and you got to do better. And I think I told y'all one thing about me: when I realize I need to do better, I'm going to do better. Like, I'm going to get the help in order to do better. So from the personal aspect, you know, you could show up for people, or you could feel like or think that you show up for people, and then the people don't show up for you, and then you get stuck in that mindset. And then when you start running your business, now that's starting to trickle and spill over into the business, right? So now you taking everything personal that's really not personal. Like, a lot of stuff in business, can it be personal? It can. But is all of it personal? No. You really have to learn how to separate the two. Like, I do not take it personal that she did not show up. I would have loved to interview, though. I would have loved to, sort of kind of like see what her goals are and stuff like that. I had interview questions for her, like, yeah, I prepared for it, right? But she didn't show up. So I'm gonna tell you how I actually got over this, because if you're a people pleaser, and I used to be a very, very big people pleaser, but only towards the people that I loved. If I didn't love you, I could care less how I made you feel. And I don't want to say I'm still like that now, because I'm not. Like, I really do care how I make people feel. But in the past, like before I really got tapped in with God and before therapy and stuff, if I didn't rock with you like that, if I didn't love you, or you wasn't like certain people, I didn't care how you felt, right? But when it was people that I love, like people that I truly care for, I mean, the people pleasing was at an all time high, baby. Not anymore, okay? Because if I love you and you love me, I don't need to be pleasing you. You're not my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to be pleasing you. Like, boundaries is what I'm getting to. So, I used to people please with the people that I really, really loved a lot. And I realized I will always be the one that will end up in pain, or I will always be the one that's getting hurt. And meanwhile, the other people or the other person just living life to the fullest because they got what they want, right? They get what they want. And then they know if they ask for something, if they say something, and initially I'm like, no, in their mind, they're going to be like, well, she going to come around, or she going to give me what I want. And they were very well telling the truth. However, there came a season in my life where I woke up one day and I just was tired. Like, I just was like, I'm just not. I'm not doing it no more. And then, I ended up going to therapy. It was a way bigger story than that. But, I said that to say I got to the point where I did not want to continue to allow everybody to be happy. And I was the only one left unhappy. So, as far as, people please, like, you really got to turn that off, because that version of me, I would have reached out to her today. Like, I would have went above and beyond to get her to come to this interview. For what? If she wanted to be here, she would have been here, and she very well could have wanted to be here. Maybe, maybe she got stuck at work. Maybe her lunch break got pushed. Anything could have happened. So that's also another reason why I'm not going to take it personal, but I'm also not going to be a people pleaser and go above and beyond to try to get her to come to an interview, when her not showing up to me is confirmation of one or two things. It's either confirmation that she's not meant to work for Shaded by Chanel, or two, this is the type of employee, or this is the type of person she would be as an employee by not showing up, and I don't have time to deal with this, right? So I really hope what I just said, I hope it made sense, and I really do hope that it helps somebody stop people pleasing. And if you love somebody and they supposed to love you, I'm gonna just say it like this: it can be very hard for certain people to set boundaries. It's not hard for me to set boundaries. Now I'm 10 toes down in everything I say. I don't care if I love you. I don't care if I dislike you. I don't care if I like whatever. When Chanel says no, I absolutely 100% mean it. It's across the board for everybody. Right. And I did have to put in a lot of work to get to this point. But what I will say, for anybody that's struggling with setting boundaries, or if you're in the process of working on it, or if you're thinking like, yo, like, if I set boundaries, people not going to want to be here with me no more, and they're going to leave. Let me tell you something. Whoever's meant to be in your life, and this was not in my plans. Whoever is meant to be in your life, they will adjust to your boundaries, because the people that typically don't adjust to boundaries are the ones that have boundaries set for themselves. Right. And if it's crazy, because sometimes you'll say, well, they did such and such to me, but if I do such and such as them, then I'm a bad person. They'll cut me off. You want to know why? Because they have boundaries and you don't. Right. So somebody do something to you one time, it's their fault. And then you communicate with them and you let them know how it made you feel, whatever the case may be. And then they do it again. Okay. Maybe let them slide, depending on what it was. But that third time, that fourth time, that fifth, baby, it's your fault. You are the problem, not the person. So you tell the person the first time they do something wrong, like, hey, I don't like that, and then they do it again. It's up to you if you want to give them one more chance, if you want to let them go. Chanel, I'm cutting them off. I tell you one time, and I make sure that you understand what I'm saying. We actually have a full-blown conversation. Okay, I'm not a nitpick or nothing like that, but if it's something that's really bothering me, I'm gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna let you know how it makes me feel, and then if you do it again, baby, you'll never hear from me again. Ask about me. Nope, I don't have time. At this point in my life, I do not have time. So to encourage you, I'm gonna tell you this while you're setting your boundaries, right? Because there's gonna be some people that's gonna make you feel like you're wrong for setting your boundaries or for sticking to your boundaries, a form of manipulation. And it don't matter who this person is. And obviously, I'm not telling you to just jump the gun and cut everybody off. You need to pray to God and ask God, like, hey, who needs to stay? Let me tell you something. When you pray that prayer and you ask God, remove the people from my life that's not supposed to be here, I swear he be on the edge of his throne. The seat on his throne, he be on the edge of that thing, waiting for us to pray that prayer. But something I have learned to add to the bottom of, not to the bottom, but to add to the end of that prayer is I'll say, hey, God, I'm not asking you to do this right now, because I only got two people in my life. It's my mom and my friend. Come on now. But as an example, and I do pray this prayer very often. I do. But I'll pray and I'll say, God, if there's anybody in my life who's not supposed to be here, please remove them. But please remove them in a way that please remove them in the way that I can easily digest it. Right. So and how I realized that prayer worked is I had said that prayer, and somebody that I was extremely close to, well, me and this person, we just drifted away. Did it hurt? It did, because I didn't know why, and I still don't know why. Right. So sometimes you're not going to get an answer as to why. But I will say it was nowhere near like the friendship. It did not end as traumatic as some other friendships that I have had end. Right. So just add a little like, hey, God, just take it easy on when you do this. Please don't not do it. God, do it. But something that's very, very key. Let me get back on topic. Something that's very, very key. The moment your boundaries become an inconvenience to somebody and they make it known that it's an inconvenience, leave them where they at. I'm telling you, that is going to save you so much pain, so much time, so much energy. The moment you realize that the boundaries that you have set to protect yourself has become an inconvenience to somebody else, let them go. Okay? With that said, I'm going to go ahead and go in the UPS store, going to Up store, going to get these packages shipped, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Okay, bye.